guys, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time, welcome here. Welcome for the first time to Angel Advice with Alaysia. I'm your girl Alaysia, and I'm so excited to have you guys here. I'm so excited to be making this reading today because this reading got me in my Vegas dress, y'all. Like, it's not really Vegas, but it just made me want to feel too hot to try. And often that's the feeling I get from the collective. Like, are y'all fine as fuck or what? Like, let me know in the comments down below if you fine. Be like, yeah, I'm fine. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm fine. Okay. So today's topic is, I'm gonna call it roll the dice, and it's about all the risks that you've been taking. I was inspired to do this reading because it is Aries season. What up with the gang? If you're Aries, let me know in the comments down below. Aries gang, okay? I'm trying to keep it, trying to filter myself just a little bit. But yes, so that is what inspired this reading. It's about how the risks are going to pan out for you, what it's going to be looking like. I forgot the exact question that I wrote down, but that's the gist. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. So, of course, if you've been here before, you already know this is about to be a pick a card reading. So, got my Modern Witch Tarot deck right here, handy dandy. If you know about it, you know about it. If you don't, come find out. Come find out. Oh my goodness. Whew. Maybe I should wear this on the other side. I don't know. I was digging it on the other side though. We'll see. Okay, let's pull these cards out. Do we do the collective? Collectively? Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. Oh, the star. I'm so happy I looked at it because collectively, right now, the risk, y'all took a big risk. Like, this is a risk that has something to do with faith. It has something to do with hope. It has something to do with healing. Like, this is a big dream with the star. This is something that you really, really want, but it requires detachment with that Aquarius energy. Like, you can't focus on it. You can't obsess. You can focus on it, but you can't obsess about it. You have to surrender to spirit and let them kind of bring it through the way that they want to. But yeah, the thing that I'm thinking about for this reading is I'm really thinking about the Fool card and like what happens after he walked off that cliff. Like, obviously, you know, if you know a little tarot, you might know, that, after the Fool is the, I don't know, I know a little something, but not everything, okay? After the Fool is the Magician. So, that's what happens. Technically, that's the next major arcana. So yeah, that's what happens next in the journey. But yeah, we're gonna see how that's unfolding a little bit, how that energy is unfolding a little bit in this reading. So we're just talking about the investments that you've made in yourself, the risks that you've taken, and how those are going to play out for you. I love to see the star first. That is literally so beautiful. And I love that I was contemplating whether to read it or not, look at it. And then it just ended up being such this beautiful energy. So that makes me real happy. Also, you guys, I apologize if the noise of the street is like really distracting. Hopefully it won't be when I put the music in the background. But I found this spot that I really liked how the sun was hitting it. So I'm trying this spot, and it just happens to be on a main road. But yeah, let's see, group number one. Tell me about group number one. Group number one, Spirit, tell me about group number one. Tell me about group number one, Spirit. I really want to let my windows down too, but I feel like, keeping them up a bit does help with the extra noise, so I am going to do that. Maybe for this part though, I'll let it down for a little while, because probably doesn't matter if I do it for a little while. Okay, group number one, Spirit. Tell me about group number one. How are those risks panning out for them? How are they panning out? What is it looking like for them after they take that leap of faith for group number one? What is the energy for group number one? What is the energy for group number one? I feel like with the star card showing, it's like you're gonna be standing out. That's something that I just heard. Like, you're gonna be very much going to the beat of your own drum. You're going to be rebelling in some size, shape, or form, because Aquarius and Aries does have that rebellion energy. I heard trend setting. I feel like Aquarius does have a trendsetter vibe, like, because they are so unique and they do their own thing. Very often people end up copying them and doing what they're doing. Group one, please, Spirit. Okay, 7 of Swords. Group number 2, what is the energy for group number 2, Spirit? Is that the Star? It is the Star. Crazy. So group number 1, the 7 of Swords, and group number 2, the Star. And you guys can click, there'll be timestamps down below, and then I'll see you guys in your groups. What's up, group number 1? If you picked the 7 of Swords, this is your reading about what happens basically after you take this big risk. What is it gonna look like for you? So let's dig into it. My septum is always crooked. Oh my gosh, it's so irritating. If you have a septum, you know the struggle. But okay, 7 of Swords off the top, it's like, 7s are an invitation. When we see the number 7, we are being invited to do something. So in this case, it's the 7 of Swords. So Swords is the mental element. So it's like there's an invitation here to do a deep dive about about your doubts, like where some doubts are coming from. So I see that you're taking after your leap of faith, you started to focus on the root of on your imposter syndrome, possibly why you feel you don't deserve the things that you desire, the things that you're embarking on, the things that you're pursuing, the journey, the leap of faith that you've taken. And I don't know, let me take that, try that again. Spirit, send that out if you want me to take again. The 7 of Cups like fell out. Like, y'all know I like him to jump though, but it fell out. And I feel like that there's another 7. Like I was just saying, there's an invitation here to deep dive and look into how you feel and how it impacts the way that you think. That's what I'm getting with that 7 of Cups sliding out like that. Give me more, please, Spirit. How the risks gonna play out? What does it look like after this person? The best life card, period. I'm living my best life. That's what I heard when that card came out. How does it play out for this person? What does it look like after they take this leap of faith, after they roll the dice, after they do this gamble, this investment on themselves, not knowing how it's going to turn out? Because I feel like that's the thing. I feel like after you do it, after you invest in whatever it is that you're investing in, you might start feeling all these doubts that you might have made the wrong decision, possibly. And that card says you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So I feel like, yeah, like digging to the root of like where that imposter syndrome comes from, why you have developed those doubts of why you do and why you don't deserve something, why you don't deserve abundance or bliss. I do want to get another tarot card to go with that. The Hierophant. I heard it's about to get serious. And this like fell. I want them to jump. They're like falling. But it was the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, this is about union. I did hear marriage. Some of you guys are taking that investment involves another person and you guys are unifying. It came out again. Yo, okay, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, confirmation. Some people here are unifying, starting a family, creating a family with somebody. It could possibly be a Taurus, but it does not have to be. It could just be a person who's committal, who's serious, who is more traditional. For some of you guys, this person who's more traditional, possibly a little bit religious for some. I be wetting the sun and then be burning me up. Ciao. Woo! Okay. Also, it looks like I said, things are about to get serious. You have the 10 of Pentacles, bro. That's money. Like, things are about to get serious. Like, you're working on building your legacy. Tell me more, Spirit. After that leap of faith happens, after the Fool card, what happens? After they take that big leap of faith and then they invest in themselves, what happens? What does it look like? Uh-oh. Oh no. That was sad. It was like in an easy position to get, and then I moved it just so slightly where it made it much more difficult to grab. Hold on, y'all. Come on. Okay, there it is. Okay, I got it. The Ace of Cups. And I was talking about some of y'all, this is a relationship, like this is a marriage. This is something like this is starting a family. This, for some of you guys, it's new business partners, new business ventures. For some of you guys, it's new business ideas. When you get to the root of why you don't deserve something, you debunk that and you realize that you do deserve everything, and that this is meant to be yours, and that you're already on the path, and all you need to do is invest in yourself. You start to get even more beautiful ideas. Like, you start to open yourself up to spirit more, because Ace of Cups is also my card for downloads as well. That's beautiful. Bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups. You have the Five of Swords. And you have the Emperor. Aries energy. Bam! That's why we're doing this reading, because that Aries energy was getting me, was getting to me. This looks like after you take that leap of faith, you're saying no to any bullshit, any conflict, like even like internal conflict too. Like, this is like, it feels like putting an end to it. Also, like, I'm hearing like ignoring intrusive thoughts, ignoring just like those negative thoughts that are like, you know, putting you down, like negative self-talk, and like being like, no, I'm him. I'm Timothy Himerson. I'm her. Like, what? What do you mean? Make this sound, I'm her. Period. Yes. But yeah, I see you getting over a lot of internal conflict, and possibly even external conflict for those of you guys who are being challenged in your outside world, where people are telling you that you're not a freaking boss, and you're like, yes, I am. Yes, you are. I see that as well. And I just feel like this negative energy is getting returned to sender. Oh, I just keep reading her shirt, how it says over it. Like, it's somebody who's just over it. Like, they're just over like this conflict, whether that's between them and the outside world, or if it's them and their self. Like, you know, like, you're putting yourself down saying that you're not a boss, but you really are. Like, you have all of these super dope qualities, like with the Hierophant. Like, you have this very powerful voice. You're a great storyteller. You are a great teacher, or if you're not the person who's a teacher, you're a great student. Like, you give people a beautiful place in which their voice can be heard, or vice versa. You have to apply it to your unique situation, use your discernment. But for some of you guys, it's that you have that voice and that you teach others, and for others of you guys, it's that you're a student and that you provide a space for people to speak, so that you can learn and so that they can feel valuable for spreading the knowledge that they have. Some of you guys, this is a spiritual awakening, because we have the eclipse coming soon, in a couple days, and the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups are both, like, they're just both in the same spread. They're just giving me very big spiritual awakening vibes. So let's get some clarification. So yeah, you following the investments from yourself that you have placed in yourself. You taking this risk. What does it look like? It looks like you... I lost my train of thought. Just overall, you upgrading yourself. Your intuition is getting an upgrade. You might be getting new intuitive gifts as well with that Ace of Cups. But also, it could be like new people coming into your life, new friends. It could be stronger connections with your family, with your friends, with loved ones. I'm seeing that as well. Like, I feel like you becoming this boss opens up more time for you to spend your time, like, more freely, how you want to, how you care to spend it. Clarify the Hierophant, please, Spirit. After the Fool card, what does it look like? The Knight of Wands. Ooh, something's taking off. Something's happening fast with the Knight of Wands. I'm hearing creative direction. Some of you guys could teach people about creative direction. Some of you guys could be students, like you're trying to learn about how to be creatives in whatever way that means. I feel like, you know, it's a loose term. A lot of different ways to be creative. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. But I also do see, like, you know, with the Seven of Swords, it's also about, you know, the truth coming to light. So I can see that there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes in after you take this leap of faith. A lot of truth that comes to light for you. A lot of just things that you figure out that you view differently. Let us see. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. You rolled the dice, and what happened? What does it look like? It is giving stable. With the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, heavy earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Is this gonna cause a problem? I see people about to use the leaf blowers, and I'm like, how loud is it gonna be for me? Okay, for y'all, really. The Moon card, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Cancer energy. Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. But there is a new beginning to that cup. Like, obviously, that's the whole point of the Fool, right? But one new thing that I see coming out of it is a new passion, a new love. Like I said, it's possible. It's like the Ace of Cups can be so many things. It could be, for some of you guys, you're gonna get a pet. For some of you guys, you're gonna have a kid. For some of you guys, you're gonna meet a partner. Or for some of you guys, your romantic relationship is advancing, elevating. Like I mentioned, like I saw union for some people, marriage specifically. But Ace of Cups can also be, you know, downloads. It could be manifestations more so from your spirit team that they're letting you in on, so that you could bring those things to fruition and ground them in order to create abundance. And even with the Ten of Pentacles literally clarified by the Moon, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like there's legacy, and you've already seen it in your dreams. You already can feel it in your bones that it's for you. That the Ten of Pentacles, you can feel that that's for you. You know how to do it, and it's just a matter of following your intuition, even though it's scary, not knowing exactly how it's gonna go, taking these leaps of faith like we're talking about, and then literally you're rewarded with this Ace of Cups. So let's find out what this Ace of Cups is. Like, you're rewarded when you follow your spirit team, because they're never taking you anywhere you don't need to be. They're always taking you somewhere where you want to be. Clarify the Ace of Cups, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Cups. The World card, confirmation, somebody's having a baby. For some people, that leap of faith you took it has something to do with parenting, so you're having a kid. For others of you guys, it's traveling. I do see that. I see a vacation. For others of you guys, it's like I said, it's a physical manifestation. I do feel that with the World card, because the World has that infinity sign, and that infinity sign represents our co-creation with our spirit team, and that is giving me a manifestation. Like, you and your spirit team work together on that. They do a part and you do a part. You know, they might do a more spiritual part, obviously, than you do the more physical part, right? But I'm also seeing, like, this could be just like a new space for some people, a new place, a new spot. I'm feeling that. That's something that comes from this new investment. But this Ace of Cups, like, in the World card together, is giving me like a big social media vibe. Like, I am seeing like a post because of the heart at the top of the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing like a heart, and it's just reminding me of something being shared a lot. Like it's definitely giving viral vibes. So for some of you guys, that is something, that is an investment that will play out. Like that's how the investment will play out, is like something that you put out there is going to be shared a whole bunch, like literally around the world. And it's a business with the Ten of Pentacles. It's a business. And for some of you guys, you feel it. It's like, you know, it's coming with the Moon card. You could feel something about to change. 15:15 on the clock when I said that. I feel like you're trying to move with it. Like you're trying to get your energy is ready with the Knight of Wands. Like I'm hearing, get ready, get ready. But yeah, I hear like I feel an energy that's ready to move, an inspired energy with the Knight of Wands, a passionate, creative energy. So I feel like there's something here, like that's something that you get from rolling the dice, from taking this risk, is you become more like, it's like you're becoming a more calculated risk taker. That's what I want to say with the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. Like there is some risk here, but the Hierophant is calculated. Like they're a pro. They know what they're doing. You know, like it's not their first rodeo. That's what it gives. But that Knight, he's a little younger, you know. His energy is a little faster. 16:16 on the clock. 15:16, the Devil and 10. The Devil and... what is that? 15:16. The Devil. I want to say Temperance, but that's not right. That's annoying. The Devil and the Tower. I knew that. Okay, the Devil and the Tower. So, emotional attachment and surrender. Exactly. Surrendering your emotional attachments. That's a vibe. That's a vibe here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords, the Hermit card, and the Emperor, and that's on period. And that's on period because I said you're the boss. Okay, you're the boss. You're gonna be seeing that you're the boss. And even with the Hermit, that goes back, plays perfectly into what I was just saying about that. I said calculated risk taker, yo. Aries energy, Virgo energy. Don't play with me. I said calculated risk taker. That's what it is. Because Virgo is a perfectionist. Virgo's not doing no willy-nilly bullshit, okay? They know what they're doing. Emperor, he's divinely guided. He's the divine masculine. He's like, yo, God is behind me. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I'm conquering and I'm devouring. Divide and conquer, they say. I think that's the saying, but I'm hearing devour. Like it just mushed in my head to devour. Devour and conquer. So yeah, and even I talked a little bit about focus. Oh my God, there's focus here, dude. There's focus. There is drive. There is focus. There's determination. There is a plan. All of these things are results of you rolling the dice, you investing more in yourself. I feel like you're gonna start to see your greatness a little bit more. I think you're even gonna hear about your greatness a little bit more with the Ace of Swords. And even like I talked about clarity with the Seven of Swords. Like literally here it is, the Ace of motherfucking Swords. Clarity, honey. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Please don't play with me. Also, this is super random, but look at my shoes, you guys. My grandma bought these for me for my birthday. So sweet. Juicy Couture. Super cute. Love them. Oh yeah, they're platform sandals. Love. It's giving Y2K, right? Comment a diamond if you like my Juicy Couture shoes. And a white heart if you're an ace and one of my beautiful subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I definitely am enjoying making it for you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our closing energies. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. And I think you guys are gonna like my next reading too. I'm excited, but I'm like, what am I gonna wear? Because how am I gonna follow up this? Like, what? What was I gonna do? I'm gonna go in my purse for no reason because the purse does not have what I need. I need another deck that I forgot to pull out. Weirdly enough, so dame un momento, por favor. Dame un momento, por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Okay, y'all, here we go. We're gonna get into our closing messages now using one of my favorite decks. Oh my goodness, you guys, absolutely love it. It's just a traditional depiction, but this one is Magic Seer Borderless deck. I got it on Amazon. I love the thickness of the cards. It just makes me so happy and gives me so much life. And I'm gonna shuffle this one time because I think I shuffled it, but I can't remember now. I did see the Hermit though just now. That was the bottom of the deck energy, so that's twice now we would be seeing that. Because I just say hello, and I'm saying it because I feel like I was just like hecka talking about it. So the fact that I saw it again, confirmation. Let's see what the gloss doing. It could be glossier, right? I say yes. Oh. Okay. Here we go. I wanted to say it like that. Is that what Mario says? In Mario? Yeah. I'm giving Mario right now. Aren't I not? Okay. Let's get into it. Closing messages. Here we go, Spirit. How is that risk playing out for them? How is that risk playing out for them? I feel like you're going to be really trusting divine timing. You might have a big idea to, you know, travel somewhere or to start a family or to advance your relationship. That might be part of it for some of you guys. Roll the dice, Spirit. Roll the dice. What does it look like after they roll the dice? What does it look like after they roll the dice, Spirit? What does it look like after they roll the dice? What does it look like after they roll the dice, Spirit? What does it look like after group number 1 rolls the dice? How do these risks play out for them? How do the risks play out? How are the risks playing out? Am I holding the deck upside down? I'm not, but I'm gonna take this card in the reverse because it came out like that. You're getting stronger. The 3 of Swords in reverse to me is a very strong energy, even in the upright. That card to me is just, because it talks about like heartbreak and, you know, like betrayal. And I feel like in order for us to like process and get through those, it requires strength, you know, emotional strength. So whether I see it right side up or upside down, it's giving strength. But especially it does upside down to me because I imagine these 3 swords, somebody pulling them out. Like how much strength would it take to pull those out? And you know, I see the star again on the deck. So yeah, like I said, it's about healing. Like it's about healing from those heartbreaks, healing from that pain. So something that comes out of you rolling the dice is strength, courage, healing. And then these fell out. I'm not going to take them, but I'm going to consider them. They fell out. The 3 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, which we've already seen the 10 of Pentacles in your spread. And that's giving it's like you are investing in the legacy. Like I said, you're investing in the legacy. You know that legacy is for you already with what we've seen already on your spread. That's for me, that's confirmation for somebody. You've invested in your legacy. You need to know that. You've invested in your legacy. When you rolled the dice, that's what you did. And that's the same card. 3 of Wands. And I was thinking that's 2 3s now. You got the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Wands. Tell me more, Spirit. Closing messages for group number 2. What happened after they rolled the dice? What happened? Tell me more, Spirit. What happened after they rolled the dice? What happened after group number 1 rolled the dice? What happened? I don't like how these are dropping out. They're not popping out, they dropping. Toot that thing up, mommy, make it roll. Won't you pop, lock, drop it? If your mama gave it to you, baby girl, let it show. I've listened to that song so long, I don't know why it's coming in my head. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. What happened after group number 1 rolled the dice? How did those risks play out? Okay, that jumped out, so I can't not take it. 5 of Wands. There's competition. Everybody wants to be at the top. You invested in your future, and now it's like you have to compete. Now it's like, how bad do you want it? You gotta fight. Like I'm hearing Tyra Banks, she wanna be on top, period. Even though that show was literally awful. Oh my god, like it was funny, you know, back then, but now when you rewatch it, I mean, it's like, this did not age well. This did not age well. Here we go, Spirit. Clarify the 3 of Swords reverse. Clarify the 3 of Swords reverse. What happened when they rolled the dice? What happens when they roll the dice? Spirit, what happens when they roll the dice? What happens when after they roll the dice? The Hierophant and the 9 of Wands is now giving me putting like a person who has a bunch of different passions, putting them in different places. Like, I don't know, like a person who's spreading knowledge in different avenues. That's something that's coming through. Like I'm getting a courses vibe, like sending my course out. And I talked about something, you know, going viral, you know, something being shared a lot, you know. It could be this product. Clarify the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Clarify the 3 of Swords in the reverse. The 9 of Pentacles. Strength to follow the dream of entrepreneurship. Courage to follow the dream of entrepreneurship. The Empress, period. Knowing that knowing that your abundance is coming before it's even reached you. Being open and available to receiving abundance. Waiting for your blessings to come in. That's what I'm seeing. Nobody can stop the fruits of your labor from coming in. Nobody can stop your hard work from paying off. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is abundance. This is abundance. This is self-worth. This is beauty. Like after you took this leap of faith, after you rolled the dice, you've never looked better. Okay? It's like you went from the 3 of, in the top row, you have the 3 of Swords in reversed, the 3 of Wands, and then the 5 of Wands. So you went from the 3 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. In between the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands is what? The 4 of Wands. Literally success. It's like there's this weird feeling though I'm getting of like almost feeling short-lived. Like the fact that like we don't see the 4 of Wands here. The fact that it does it's like, I feel like it got skipped over or something. Like I didn't really talk about or celebrate the win. I just got right back into the game. I just kept competing because there's more that I wanted to do, more that I wanted to accomplish. That was a channel. It's like I was going somewhere else and then the channel took me another direction. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, Virgo energy here. Also Libra energy with the Empress. For some of you guys though, I am seeing a breakup and then a single period and like looking very beautiful in this single period. So that's for somebody, not, you know, because I did talk about like some people getting into union and some people elevating their connection, but I also do see very much a single person who's healing and looking beautiful, focusing on themselves, focusing on their garden, their self-worth, because they know that better is coming for them. And even with the Empress, the Emperor is always looking for the Empress. So the fact that she's here, I know that the Emperor is not far. And we saw him twice, I think. He just didn't come out on the spread, but we did see the card. So yeah, there's something there too about that for like my single people. I definitely see that after you roll the dice, you're going to be, it's like something that's coming, something that's playing out is like your person is coming for you. They're looking for you. You're looking for a perfect match, because the Empress is clarifying the 3 of Wands, and the next card after, like we said, is the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is about union and like finding a perfect match, finding the person who matches your energy. So yeah, for some of you guys, I do see that as well. There could be some of the things that, like I talked about in the beginning with the 7 of Swords, something that you're debunking. Could be some things about being single, like, oh, I'm gonna be single, I'm gonna never find the person for me. You could be debunking like why you don't deserve a relationship, why you don't deserve like that person that really like puts you first, and all those different things, etc. And being like, wait a minute, I'm tripping, I do deserve those things. And actually that thing is on its way. I'm manifesting it, it's coming to me. I'm setting up my frequency so that like what I desire is on the same frequency as me. So once that is the case, once I realize that thing is going to find me, it's going to come to me. Okay, here we go. 5 of Wands here. Clarification, Spirit. Tell us about what happened after they rolled the dice. But it just looks so successful. But it just looks like, it's like you don't even stop. Like, you just keep elevating. You keep being successful. Once you're able to, like, get rid of this imposter syndrome, once you're able to get rid of these doubts, you know, which is inevitably what happens, because once it's after you're able to see your greatness. I feel like this has something to do with you being able to see your own greatness, because it's playing out in the physical. You're seeing these changes that are happening in the physical, and then that's making you more confident on the spiritual work that you do. That's a vibe I'm getting too. Clarify the 5 of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify the 5 of Wands. What happened after they rolled the dice? The Devil card. I don't want to cover them up. The Devil card, clarifying the 5 of Wands. And the Devil always gives me a distraction energy, because the Devil is about our physical possessions, and even about things that we're emotionally tied to that could be tying us down and like holding us back from like elevating more and doing more. It also talks about like these addictions as well. You know, it could be emotional, but it also could be, you know, alcohol, drugs, shopping, anything. So maybe that's why the victory was short-lived, because you immediately, you know, you went, it's like you just have so many, like this is giving the 5 of Wands clarified by the Devil is very much giving me, if it's not one thing, it's another type of vibe right now. It's like there's always something going on, you're always competing for something. But also too, I see that the competition is jealous with the Devil energy. Like some people, yeah, they just might be quite obsessed with you, quite obsessed with competing with you, even if you're not competing with others, if you're really just competing with yourself. I definitely could see that vibe with the energy that's been presented here. But people are very concerned with beating you, competing with you, etc. For others of you though, this could represent like after you rolled the dice, after you took this risk, you might have had like a battle with addiction, or you might have a battle with money. It has something to do with money, because the Devil also represents Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy is Capricorn is a prosperous sign. So yeah, it could be something about like having to fight through money addictions. And like going back to distractions, this could just be fighting yourself to actually do what you need to do, rather than doing what you want to do all the time, because the Devil energy is about pleasure. It's about doing what we want to do whenever we want to do it. And sometimes when we do that, it becomes excessive and it becomes too much, and then it's a bad thing. So this also too, like I've been talking about like negative self-talk and everything, I am seeing this as you fighting off these devil energies, these distractions, these addictions like that. And I did talk about a spiritual awakening. So something that could have that's happening for some of you guys after you roll the dice, after you know, take these risks, is that it causes you to fight off any toxic, like I'm getting an energy of detoxifying now, like fighting off any toxic energy. Bottom of the deck energy, you have the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. I say Wands, that's the Page of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So I see here that you, in rolling the dice, I feel like you relieved yourself of a lot of burden. I feel like you cleared your plate because you have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, tens are completion. So I know that, you know, he's tiring himself out now, but it's only going to last it long because he can't do that forever. And then you have the King of Wands. So it's like you finally stopped overwhelming yourself and you got more into, like, you started focusing more on like your creative bag. Like you started focusing on being confident, being sexy, being a leader, doing the things that really like make you feel, you know, passionate, excited, happy, you know, taking the lead on anything that is in that department, you know. And then sharing it with the Page of Swords, because Page of Swords is my social media card. So sharing your passions, your fashion, I'm hearing, your style, your confidence, how to be confident, how to look more beautiful, how to feel, yeah, just all that. You might be sharing that more with the world. And even I see a mindset ending, like this mindset of being overwhelmed and doing too much. I see that mindset ending. I see something here, even with the Page of Swords, pages are about simplifying things. So you could be simplifying how to feel confident, how to feel sexy, how to be a leader as well. It's like, oh, I'm a better leader when I don't have so much on my plate, when I don't overwhelm myself. Then I could be a more confident, more laid back, cool, chill leader. For some of you guys who are relating with the baby noise, I do see a fire sign kid possibly, because pages do represent kids, but it also could be an air sign kid. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. I just saw that real quickly. Now let me see, I'm gonna get the closing energy for you guys, and I hope you guys liked this reading. If you did, leave me a like down below, comment down below, and tell me how it resonated for you, and let us know what risk you've been taking if you are comfortable doing so. If not, I understand. And I would love to know what kind of risks y'all been taking, how you guys have been investing in yourself, how you guys are rolling the dice, okay? Okay, here we go. The Queen, starting with the African goddesses. I think I always call them queens, but they're goddesses. Anywho, let's get the closing messages here, Spirit. What does it look like for them after they roll the dice? What does it look like after they roll the dice? After they invest in themselves? After they take these risks? What does it look like after they roll the dice, spirits? I'm feeling luck coming out. I don't know if it will, obviously, but I'm feeling Marie Laveau. I think that's the name of the woman, the goddess on that card. Luck. But yeah, something for some people is that people are going to be jealous. They're going to be jealous of your money. They're gonna be jealous of how good you look. Like I'm heavily picking it up, trying to ignore her, and she's like, ooh, like, oh Lord, ooey. Pray for my pile number one. Return any negative energy back to the sender. Okay, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, pile number one. What does it look like after they roll the dice? What does it look like after they roll the dice? What does it look like after pile number one rolls the dice? What does it look like after they roll the dice? What does it look like after pile number one rolls the dice? Please, Spirit. What does it look like after pile number one rolls the dice? That scared me. Why did that man turn around and look me dead in my eyes? And this is why I should have the windows up. This is so dangerous. You know, most people, they mind their business. But it's like, I shouldn't feel that comfortable. Like, somebody really could have just reached a knife in here. Please ignore me, you guys. I'm so sorry. There'd be so much going on when I be doing these readings sometimes. Okay, back. I'm back in the zone. Here we go. What does it look like after group number 1 rolls the dice? Spirit, what does it look like after they roll the dice? How are these risks playing out? What does it look like after they roll the dice? After they make these investments on their self? What does it look like for group number 1? There we go. Number 21, Sakuyant, scarcity. And this is interesting because this talks about energy vampires, like people trying to take your energy. On the deck, you have self-sabotage. 21 breaks down to 3. 24 breaks down to 6. 3 is half of 6. Okay, that just gave me a message, breaking all that down. This is like, it's like you can't be taking your own energy because there's already people outside of you that are going to be taking your own energy. So like, really try not to self-sabotage because there's already so many people who these other people, they see your greatness, they see your light even more than you're able to because they're on an outside perspective. So just be careful not to sabotage and make yourself smaller. I feel like drain yourself. And this is just talking about believing that there's an overflow. Believing that there's an overflow, not asking for something small, but be like I talked about with that 10 of Pentacles. It's like, you know that this abundance belongs to you. You know that this legacy belongs to you and you could have it, but you have to be open to accepting it. You also have to be open to accepting and receiving all of those blessings that are going to be given to you by God. And this is also talking about like a lack mindset as well. So it says vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. This is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. And this declaration, my blessings always overflow. And that's all I feel I need to say from that one. And this one says you are holding yourself apart from your blessings. Hello. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? And now this is giving me big 7 of Swords energy. Like, this is full circle. This is what you started with. That's self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, not believing that you are worthy of the things that you know are for you, such as that legacy in the 10 of Pentacles. And this page says distractions, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you your best. That's exactly what I was talking about in the Devil confirmation period. Your inner bully voice is telling you you messed up. The part of you that is jealous, the anger you don't know what to do with, your stuck inner procrastinator, and your toxic relationship choices. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen path. What inspired action can you take today? I have compassion for myself. Exactly. Like, don't beat yourself. Stop beating yourself up because there's already plenty of people on the outside who are going to take your energy. You're learning, like I said, to shut down that voice, that negative voice, those intrusive thoughts. I definitely said that in the beginning. So confirmation, purr. But I'm glad I read that because, yes, that definitely gave some beautiful insight. Gave us a little bit of a full circle going around. And I love a good full circle moment. So I'm gonna get this one, and then I'll do the Moonology deck for you guys, and that'll be the end of this message. What does it look like after they roll the dice? What does it look like after group number 1 rolls the dice? I want another one. That one like fell out, didn't jump out. I bet Spirit be getting so irritated with me in the way that I be wanting the cards to jump out. Like, they be like, girl, just take the card. Jesus. Just take the message, please. Oh, that jumps. There we go. Number 44, woman holding a heart. 44 breaks down to 8, which is giving me, again, that infinity sign, and it's giving me transformation. A shift has been broken. Some, like, the way that you love or the way that you manifest, the way that you connect with the world has shifted in a really huge way after this risk you took. Bottom of the deck, we have 13, financial constraints. 13 represents the death card. So again, I see a shift here. Like, although this is empty, there, because this is the number 13, there's going to be a shift. Like, it's not going to always be like that. It's going to change. Like, an ending is just a new beginning. You know, being broke is just, you know, that could be the ending of financial hardships, of scarcity. And then the new beginning could be birthing a legacy, you know, building a legacy. Lily, underneath that, bro, cornucopia. What the freak did I say? That's day and night right there. That's a transformation. Come on now. Underneath that, happy family. Like, all the good is underneath there. Like, you might be broke, and I'm getting like Princess and the Frog quote or vibe from the movie. Basically, the girl, Mama Odie, the, you know, old sage woman told this princess that her dad had everything he needed. He didn't have money all the time, but he had love, and that's what he needed. I don't know if she told her that, or she probably told her that, but then the girl also had that realization at the end of the movie too, like, oh yeah, he just needed love, and that's all I need, etc. But woman holding a heart, and even there's a butterfly in her hair, which also represents transformation. So, period. I think you're gonna be more in touch with your heart chakra after this transformation. I said transformation. I meant to say after this investment, after this, whatever I've been saying before, the risk taking and new beginnings and whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but this is basically just saying you're intuitive. So yeah, there definitely, that could be confirmation. There could be intuitive gifts that are opening up for you guys as well. After this awakening period. Some of you guys could be getting a new friend that is a woman who's a very caring and sweet person. This could talk about new love for some of those people I talked to, the singles. This could be new love. But overall, it's just saying that emotionally, you're going to be feeling really good, doing really good. And last but not least, we have our Moonology. What is the energy? What is the energy here, Spirit? Tell me about the energy for group number. I let the window down. Too hot now. For group number 1, what is the energy for group number 1? After they roll the dice, what is the energy? What's the energy gonna look like for them? I would be so surprised if you guys didn't get Aries or Aquarius energy, because, well, this is Cancer and Libra. But I just feel like those have been really dominant, or some type of earth energy. But the cards love to surprise me. Here we go, Spirit. Tell me, what does the energy look like after group number 2 rolls? Group number 1 rolls the dice. And you know what's crazy? I haven't even made group number 2 yet, and I feel like I've been trying to not call you guys group number 2 the whole time. So weird. But in my head, I was thinking group number 2, and then I was like, group number 1. Like, say group number 1. This is group number 1. But it's funny because this is like the last part of group number 1. So before we get into group number 2, I don't know about that. Let me get a jumperoo, please, Spirit. What is the energy going to be after they roll the dice? Group number 1, after they roll the dice, what is the energy? What is the energy after they roll the dice? What is the energy after they roll the dice, Spirit? What is the energy after they roll the dice? These cards are weird. They'd be like, I feel like they like get stuck. I feel like I really have to focus when I shuffle these cards. Boom, there we go. who is it? Last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. And I feel like we did pick up a little bit of Libra energy with that Empress card. And I talked about how you guys are going to be looking really good. Your self-worth is going to be on point. So I feel like, you know, that's confirmation here with that last quarter moon in Libra. I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time with yourself, and I feel like you're going to be making yourself the best version of yourself, so that you have a really, like, you know that you're offering out the best version of yourself. Like, that's what it's definitely giving with this Libra energy. It's giving a lot of balance too, and we did see the divine masculine, divine feminine in your reading. So yeah. After you roll the dice, I just feel like you're gonna be like so peaceful. Like, after the risk part is over, like after the investment part is over, you're gonna just be sitting there. Like, I see somebody like doing face masks, I see somebody getting their toes done, somebody getting their nails done, somebody getting a massage. Like, you're gonna be taking care of yourself. And I feel like that goes so beautifully with the Empress and with the Nine of Pentacles, because they have such a similar vibe going on here. Like, they're chilling, they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. I think some of you guys are gonna be beautifying yourself, like getting like this beautiful skincare routine. Some of you guys are gonna be shopping. Like, I'm also seeing upgrades in wardrobe as well, because Libra is all about it, okay? All about the aesthetics. Some of you guys could be changing up your room, doing lots of DIY stuff. I'm also seeing that as well. But okay, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Definitely leave me a comment down below if you like this reading. Leave me a white heart if you're one of my beautiful aces. And what I say, leave a diamond if you like the Juicy Couture shoes, right? The shoe, okay? All right, love you guys. Bye. What's going on, group number 2? If you picked the star cord, the store, the motherfucking store, this is your reading, and this is gonna be, we're gonna be talking about what happens after you roll the dice. Basically, like, how does that risk, I don't want to say how does it play out, but how does it pay off? That was the vibe that it was coming through in the first reading. Like, this is how it's going to play out, this is how it's going to pay off, this is how it's going to benefit you, that you invested in yourself, that you took that chance on yourself. So for the first thing I'm seeing with this star card is that y'all are looking more beautiful, because the star is fine, sexy. Some of y'all are looking real toned, real shaped, real slender, real lean, whatever. In the gym, I am getting that vibe. Some of you guys, your social media is popping off. Like, you made a bit, like something that you could have taken a risk on, invested in a lot with a social media journey, content creator, gym influencer, fashion girly influencer, any of the above, YouTuber. I'm getting all of that. So what's going on here, like after you roll the dice here, like this is a dream. There's some type of detachment that has to take place here. You have to let go and just have hope and faith that the dream the dream will come true, that your spirit team will follow through with this manifestation. They'll help you bring this manifestation in and ground it. I hope you guys are doing good whenever you guys find this reading, whenever this reading finds you. Leave me a comment in the comments down below. Leave me a white heart if you are one of my beautiful aces. If you don't know what an ace is, that just means that you are subscribed to this channel and that you're part of the fam, part of the gang. So yeah, white hearts down below if you're one of my beautiful aces, and leave me a diamond emoji down below if you like my shoes. I just got these shoes, just couture. They're platform sandals. I absolutely adore them, love them. Super beachy, super Y2K. Yeah, so leave a diamond, a little gem in the comments down below if you like my shoes. Red hearts if you like the dress, the red heart with the flame, specifically because it's hot. Okay, let's see here. How does it pay off? How does investing in yourself pay off? For some of you guys, you're trying something new. Like, this is something completely new, because she's dipping her toes in the water. So it's like she's not going off for something all at once. It's like just trying it slowly but surely. Some trial and error for some people. I did hear relationships specifically. For some of you guys, it could be like you have trust issues and you're like taking it slow with somebody you're getting to know romantically. You have the High Priestess coming out, Pisces energy. What happens after they roll the dice, Spirit? What happens after they roll the dice? Yeah. Even that Pisces, you know, that's hecka laid back energy. That goes very nicely. 6 of Cups with the Star. Like how I said you have to detach and then just let it go and like believe, surrender to the higher power and believe that it's going to happen for you. And the High Priestess, she already knows what the dealio is. Her spirit team has already talked to her, let her in on the 911, the 411, not the 911, the 411. They have already given her all the information that she needs, and now all she has to do is sit and wait for all of that stuff to, it's like she is walking by faith is like, it's like walk by faith, not by sight. That's something that I'm getting. That's what's coming through. Walk by faith, not by sight. Woo, my neck. Ooh, Lord. I hate when my neck is all stiff like that. 6 of Cups. So, this for some people, this is a dream that you've had for a long time. Like, it's a dream that you've had since you was a little kid, because I zoned in on that little girl and I was like, oh, this is somebody's dream from like a long time. And even the Star, it does represent like wishes and dreams, like something that you are wishing for and you're just hoping will come true. So yeah, for some of you guys, this is something like, this is a long time coming. There's something sweet, innocent attached to it. Even nostalgic for some of you guys. Like, it might not be from childhood, but it could have just been an idea that you've had for some years. So there's some nostalgia to it. It could have been an idea that you had as a kid. You haven't been following through with it all the way through. And then now you're jumping back in the boat years later. For some of you guys. For some of you guys, this is about working with kids. Perhaps getting your dream job where you get to work with kids. That might be for one specific person. Leave it if it doesn't resonate for you. What does it look like? The Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. So pages also represent children as well. So confirmation for somebody. There's something having to do with children here, or the inner child. This feels like I was talking about, like putting old ideas to action, bringing an old idea back from the dead. That's what it's giving me, even though we don't have the Death card here. That is the vibe that I'm getting and I'm feeling a little bit. And then you have the Page of Wands. So it's like giving me like simplifying passion, simplifying drive, new creative ideas, etc. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. So there's something about simplifying passion for profit. There's something about it, because you have the Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands. Like, it's studying something, being a student of how to ground a passion project. The Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I feel like you finally made, like, this is about, like, it's like finally deciding to do something, finally deciding to share something, finally deciding to publish something. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Because this Ten of Swords, the tens are about release. So it's like I'm getting something about releasing some idea. That's what's happening. After you roll the dice, you release some idea. It's like you let go of whatever manifestation this is, whatever dream it is, by putting it out into the world. You shared it because you might have been keeping it private before, and then you were like, yeah, now it's time for me to share this thing. Even that Aquarius energy, that is about sharing things. It's and it's a humanitarian energy, like, of giving. Like, I want to give to others, you know, so that the world can be a better place, so we can all live in a better place. Okay, here we go. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarifying the High Priestess. What happened after they rolled the dice? What happened after they took this risk, after they invested on themselves? I don't know why this specific word choice came to me, like why I feel like investing on yourself is a gamble. But you know, when your wish and when your dreams are as big as, like, you know, the Star card, when you have something so big that you're wishing for, I feel like it does feel like a gamble. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. Like, I'm talking about having big dreams, like a family, love, happiness, just emotional fulfillment. Like, the High Priestess clarified by the 10 of Cups. It's like you already know that you're going to be happy. You already know that you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. Or for some of you guys, you already are. So it's just a matter of waiting for your manifestation to come in after you release whatever product this is, or after you take a step out on social media into content creation, if that's what you're trying to do. As a gym influencer, a fashion girly, a foodie, a chef. Like, there's so many different ways. Musicians, anybody who has some type of knowledge to share that they think will make the world a better place. This is giving, like, it's like you being a better person. Again, similar vibe as pile number 1, but being a better person in order to make the world a better place. Queen of Swords coming out here to clarify the 6 of Cups. The King of Pentacles clarifying the Page of Wands. I'm getting, like, seeing a vision with this Queen of Swords, this High Priestess. Like, there's this heavy visionary energy. So this is like seeing something through from the past. Like, some people, like, I brought up that specific line already. There's confirmation here. For some of you guys, it's like this is an idea that you already had, or a vision that you already have seen. And it's more so like it's you grounding it now. And I talked about grounding, like flipping passion project into profit. And here we have the King of freaking Pentacles clarifying the Page of Wands. What did I say? That's what I said. The King of Pentacles, the King of mother freaking grounding shit. Yeah, simplifying how to turn passion projects into profit. He's got money. Come on, let's go. Okay. What happens after you roll the dice? I feel like you started seeing your vision come into play and being like, yeah, I've already had an idea on how I could do that, and it's time for you to ground it now. Like, it's time for you to start take inspired action, basically, in order to create this reality that you are envisioning, that you're manifesting. Also, there's something here about speaking it into existence with the Queen of Swords. I can see that you've been through a lot with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords, she is the survivor. What else am I getting here? Big Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Pisces vibes. What happened after you rolled the dice? After you invested more in yourself, you got way more, like, you got more clarity. You saw a more clear version of, like, what you wanted your future to look like, what you wanted the company that you were building to look like, what you were wanting the life that you were building to look like, etc. Yeah, it definitely feels like seeing something through. And then bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Cups, the King of Wands, and the 6 of Cups again. So yeah, there's a vision for somebody here, for a couple people here. Y'all have already completely, like, you had a dream or a vision from when you were very young, or from a couple years ago, and now you are putting the pedal to the metal in order to actually physically ground and create that idea. Like, notice how her feet are lifted off the ground, like she's not grounded it yet. But you have the King of Wands here, and you have the King of Pentacles, and we literally saw the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So there's an elevation here. That's what happens. You go, it's like you turn it from an idea to something that's grounded, something that's actually happening, something that's here manifested in the physical. That's something that's happening from you investing more in yourself. After you roll the dice, that's what it looks like. It looks like all of the things that, like, all of these ideas, they became physical things. They became real. That's what it's giving. And you looked happy. You look happy. You look like you already know that everything is going to pan out for you. You look like you know that this investment was worth it. You look relaxed. You look like you've surrendered to the divine. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's get the closing messages, the closing tarot messages for my group number 2. Closing tarot messages for group number 2. The Knight of Cups, okay. Where is he going? I'm hearing express yourself. There's definitely something here about speaking things into existence. I feel like that's not gonna help me. Okay, I'm gonna take it in the reverse because I picked it up and it was in the reverse. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Closing messages here. What happened after they rolled the dice, after they invested on themselves, invested in themselves? How are these investments playing out? How are these investments playing out, Spirit? Tell me about the 2 of Cups. So this is about opening up and connecting with other people. Knight of Cups. I'm gonna show you guys. Knight of Cups. 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Yeah. So it's like opening up, giving a situation love, not being so protective, not being so defensive, so you can connect with others. That's what I'm seeing with that. And I talked about social media. I talked about sharing something. I want to say some of it looks familiar. Like some of what you're seeing, some of how things work out, it seems familiar. And I want to say it's familiar for some people because you already saw a vision of it. You already saw it. Clarify the Knight of Cups, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Cups. 6 of Wands. This is somebody who's investing in winning. Somebody who's investing in the people who invest in them. Somebody who's investing in a supportive group of people. This card flipped over, so I'm gonna take it. 3 of Cups. And exactly. Please. I'm talking about connecting, and then the 3 of Cups comes out. This is like, and this is giving me like, because the 3 of Cups also reminds me of Spirit. So, and like us unifying with them as well, and them being a part of like our soulmate connections too, like how they're in on it too. That's what it reminds me of. So I feel like this is like meeting soulmates, like connecting with the people that you were meant to connect, that Spirit wants you to connect with. And even being more open to letting Spirit in, because I talked about surrendering to the divine. Like I do feel a big vibe here of that coming from the Star card. The Hierophant. Connecting so that you can teach and learn from others. 2 of Cups clarified by the Hierophant. Yeah, And there's something here about using your voice. Taurus energy with the Hierophant, throat chakra. Taurus is the throat chakra. So there's something here about using your voice. I talked about singing. Maybe it could be a podcast. Like it could be your YouTube channel. Like it's somewhere where you spread your voice, your opinions, your stories, and they inspire other people. Something that comes from this is you get more eyes on you. There's more people watching you. More people who want to invest in you as well. More people who want to see you win. People who respect you with the Hierophant. People who want to learn from you. People who want to hear what you have to say. Temperance card. Bottom of the deck. Earth angel energy. Making sure your energy, making sure you have enough energy before you're pouring into someone else. Something that comes out of this is a beautiful balance between like I said, I started this whole thing talking about how you make yourself a better person in order to offer a better person to the world and make the world a better place. And this is where that starts. This is you making you a better person. That's the Temperance card. Making sure I have enough energy before I give it out to anybody else. Underneath that, who is it? The motherfucking High Priestess again. And then the Moon. So there's some super intuitive energy here. So there's definitely, I could definitely see, and these are all major arcana, there's a life shift. Like your life changes. Like this is the time period where you'll look back and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember this time and this time, because everything, like these really big crazy things were happening. You were following the unknown. You were expanding your spiritual knowledge. A spiritual awakening, like duh, like that's definitely a vibe that I'm getting as well. But there's an expanding here of the spiritual knowledge, or of knowledge in general, because Sagittarius energy is that arrow that's taking off, that's shooting. We don't know where or how far it's gonna go. And then with the High Priestess, it's like that arrow is divinely guided with the Moon behind it. Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius energy. It's so divinely guided. Like there's just so much divine guidance here for that arrow and where it's going. And although it might feel like you don't know where you're going, like there might be an upgrade too, like for clairsentience and clairaudience. Some people, your clairsentience and clairaudience is upgrading. For some people, I see like just an advancement of knowledge of somehow, possibly a celebration. For some of you guys, it could be graduation. That's something that's happening. I am seeing that as well. Okay, let's get closing energy from the Oracle decks, and that'll be the end of this reading for you guys. I hope that you guys liked it. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below and tell me how this resonated for you guys, how you're investing in yourself, or what you rolled the dice on. Here we go. Closing energy here, Spirit. Closing energy for my group number 2. Closing energy for my group number 2. Closing energy for group number 2, Spirit. Closing energy for group number 2. Closing energy for group number 2. A payoff from it, or a payout from taking this risk, is going to be clarity of mind. And like the ability to just like really like, I'm getting something is coming through about really good memory. Because there's a reminiscing of some sort coming through. And we don't reminisce for nothing. Like even when we're reminiscing, it's like, you know, your spirit team is showing you these reminiscings, these past memories for a reason, to inspire some sort of action from you, or some thought, you know. I do see just being more open though as well, just being more able to open, just opening up more, having your heart space be a little bit more open. Success, that's something that comes out of this investment. Possibly students for some of you guys, followers, subscribers. Yeah. close out the reading here, Spirit. What are the closing energies for this message? What does it look like after they roll the dice? 43 breaks down to number 7, which is the number of divine intervention. Harvest. Bottom of the deck, we have grounding, number 3. And that's on what? That's on period, because I've been talking about grounding the whole motherfucking time, okay? With harvest, though, I feel like after you roll the dice, like I said, everything you, like all these ideas, they start becoming physical. They start there. You see the grounded version, and that is a harvest. Literally, it looks like you have everything you wanted. Like you got everything you wanted. Everything that you've been investing on, you got it. Okay, here we go. What's the energy? What is the energy? I don't like how that came out. What is the energy? What is the energy here, Spirit? What is the energy? Yes, Spirit. Y'all know. They like attune to the divine, period. Because that's what we've been talking about the whole time. Even divine intervention, that's what it's about. Surrendering, Pisces energy. And you had a lot of Pisces energy. So, what am I feeling? Clair, is it clear? I want to say claircognizance. That's also a Pisces natural intuitive gift, is just knowing, just the gift of knowing. Like nobody had to tell you, you just knew. That's the high priestess whole thing. Also, the high priestess also reminds us to keep our eyes on our own paper. And seeing all this Pisces energy, I feel like that was an important message to push out. That's something that you learn from this investment, because it's like you're gonna see that by keeping your eyes on your own paper, you were able to do what you needed to do, and that pays out really nicely for you. So it's like, yeah, let me just keep doing my thing. I don't have to worry about what other people are doing, what they're saying about what I'm doing. I just need to keep doing me, keep listening to my spirit team, keep following my manifestations, and keep connecting with the people who do appreciate with what the content, the information, the knowledge that I share. Bottom of the deck, you have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. So another payout is being able to release control. It's the detachment, like I was talking about, that Aquarius energy, the ability to just detach from whatever dream and manifestation this is, so that you can allow it to just come in, and to just focus on taking those small inspired actions that you can each day, to make this manifestation come in. But yeah, because there's so much of a detachment thing here, I just think that's a beautiful energy that ties in with everything else. And I literally talked about speaking the world, speaking your manifestations into reality, and you have full or first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. So yeah, I definitely saw that too, with the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. After you roll the dice, you look like you are just a person who has very high faith, and a person who is very popular, a person who is very wise as well with the Pisces energy, and a person who's reaping what they sow. I want to say with that Harvest card as well. And then last card for you guys, see what the final energy is for my group number 2. Let's see what the final energy is. What is the final energy for my group number 2? What does it look like after they roll the dice? How do these investments pay out for them? What does it look like after you roll the dice, group number 2? How do these investments pay out for you? How do the investments pay out for you? Group number 2. It is 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And the color purple is very prominent in this card. And the color purple does represent our crown chakra, the intuitive downloads that we receive. Like, that's how they come in. They come in through our crown chakra. Or one way that they can come in is through our crown chakra. And then you have the bottom of the deck, you have the sun, which talks about like new beginnings, and how if you wanted to do anything, that now is the perfect time, the best time to do it, because it's going to take off. The sun also giving me that Leo energy, and there is the 6 of Wands also has that Leo energy. So there's something here about being recognized, being well known, being magnetic, like your energy and your light, it really brings people in, it draws people in. Also, like being extremely attractive, looking extremely good, that's also coming through a lot here too. Extremely sexy. So what does it look like when you roll the dice? It looks like your intuition has just like elevated immensely. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's taking you all the right directions. So this one says new beginnings and great creativity. So yeah, it looks like your intuition's leading you to all these new beginnings, and like you're very creative. It looks like blessings are just surrounding you. Harvest, duh. The light of divine inspiration and personal growth. And then let's see what the other one says. 41 breaks down to 5, which talks about changes. Also talks about detachment, which we've been talking about a lot in this reading. Okay, it says spirit, connections, intuition, and inspiration. And I love that it says spirit, connections. Obviously, I just put it together. Sometimes when I read words, it makes the whole thing snap together. But I was hecka talking about how I was feeling a spiritual connection vibe. And boom, confirmation. It's there, 100%. Yep, this just talks all about how you're into, like, the intuition. Got your internal GPS, as y'all know I love to say, and clarity of mind. I don't know if I said that already, but I meant to. There is some type of clarity of mind here with that Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. I wanted to say that Freudian slip. So there's some type of it's like this clarity of mind is helping you manifest, because the Queen of Wands, she's the witch of the tarot, and she's a master manifester. Is that all the cards? That is. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, to all my beautiful aces. And if it's your first time, I hope that you come back and you see me again. But if you don't, I appreciate you staying here today and taking some time to spend with me on this side of tarot tube. I know there's a whole lot of tarot out there, so I appreciate you letting me read your energy. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.